Did you name your aquarium place after like punching too?
I know, I should have.
Lights out aquariums.
Right? Choke him, kill him. Kill them aquarium.
Welcome back, everybody, to another awesome episode of The Careful Boys, where today we have Mr. Ron Scolesdang back in the chair.
Yay!
Run. We're just talking about this amazing situation where you have a tow company, so no matter where you are in America, you can get and request your car to be towed back to his.
If it's covered. Technically, you can if it's covered.
But you know what's crazier is this motherfucker is fighting for a world title next week.
No, back to towing, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
All we do is talk about
towing
fighting
cars.
here.
So when there's like oil stains on the driveway, how hard is it to remove them?
Very hard. You have to soak it up with sand. Actually, it's a legitimate question. Yeah? You have to soak it up with sand, or you can actually use kitty litter, which is a hack so you don't have to spend as much money.
Kitty litter better than sand at soaking?
Does sand cost more money?
Well, there's absorbent that they make that's specifically for oil spills, but it costs a lot of money. So instead, we buy kitty litter at the pet store. It's way cheaper, and then it soaks up the oil if you do it fast enough. But if you wait too long, it stains. So you got to pressure wash it, and you got to polish it and grind it. But when that happens, usually the person that's getting towed will file a claim because you ruined their driveway from towing it. So then we're like, uh-oh.
You know what's crazy though? I heard you have a title fight next week.
No, what's another boring topic we could talk about to avoid that whole
Yeah,
comment?
let's skirt around it a little.
We don't like talking about fights or anything.
I mean, what's your kitty litter preference?
Top five.
Yeah, top five.
Top five.
I mean, Kirkland is definitely number one. Oh, they're so good.
Shout out Kirkland, dude.
Would you call that one the knockout?
Ooh, it's knockout service and delivery and all that jazz.
Did you name your aquarium place after like punching too?
I know, I should have.
Lights out aquariums.
Right? Choke him, kill him. Kill them aquarium.
Oh shit! All the fish are dead in there.
Okay, look.
They're all knocked out, no biggie. No, we ended up calling it a normal name. It's called the Reef.
The Reef.
Oh, that's a cool name. That's cool.
It's not taken. The only other
Killer
name
Reef.
is the Killer Reef.
It's not called the Ref's Reef. The Reefery.
Aww.
They're like, what the fuck store is
And
this?
everyone's wearing like the Foot Locker outfit. Like, did they just jack Foot Locker uniforms? What the fuck?
It's only
It still
striped
says Foot Locker.
fish.
Oh, that's not.
Get a size 9 in fish, please. Yeah, sure. Here you go.
So yeah, what title are you fighting for next week?
No, back to the fish.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, what else do we got?
Back to the referee.
Nah, dude, I want to hear about the fight.
Favorite fish?
Classic.
Favorite fish? Arowana.
Oh wow.
I love me an arowana.
What made you want to open that place up anyway? You have like a passion for fish?
I mean, I raised fish since I was a kid. My dad got this like $30,000 arowana when I was a kid.
30,000.
Yeah, it was 30,000. It was called a red-tailed golden. It was super illegal and rare, which I don't have anymore.
That was like from Asia, huh?
Yeah, it came straight from Asia.
How'd it taste?
I don't know. By the time he died, he was just covered in mold and he had ick and all that.
Whoa.
Not good. Yeah, 30,000. I saw a $30,000 fish die right before my eyes. It was the saddest thing ever.
How big was it?
It was like this big. It was huge.
How big was your tank that you had it in?
Like this big.
Yeah. He was just stationary. He's like a Wagyu cow. Just
So it was like a freak accident type death?
No, my grandma killed him. Yeah.
Like vengeance or like?
No, just being a Asian grandma. Yeah, like it's like, hey, take care of it like this, and this is what's supposed to eat. Okay, no problem. Here's
rice.
something else. Yeah. It's like, please don't give my kid candy. Here's all the candy in the world. Yeah, so I went to Asia for like 4 or 5 weeks, and then I told my grandma, feed him the mealworms, feed him the mice. Don't feed them any goldfish.
That motherfucker eats mice?
Oh, dude, they're hardcore, man. They'll freaking come out just like, the mice are drowning, right? And they're suffering and whatnot. And then the freaking iguana comes and just, wah-bah! And ends their suffering really quick and just like swallows them whole.
It's always just nicer when Ron says it, though.
Dude, they're so hardcore.
So you buy the mice from
voice.
like a Petco or PetSmart?
Yeah, yeah.
And then do you have to like whack them first?
No, you just drop them in and then they fight for their life. And
They're
then
like
they die.
blind. They're like babies. So they got like red eyes and they're blind.
Oh, they're blind?
Yeah,
Dude, that
usually when they're
sucks.
young.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's why their eyes are red?
So they only smell fear. They don't see it.
I mean, when they're neck deep in water, I'm pretty sure they know they're dying.
Would a fish like that be worth even more today?
Probably more, since it's probably more illegal.
Oh, it's more illegal now.
Yeah, they're like super like rare endangered, which I don't have.
and you can't get at the Reef.
30 fucking G's? Holy shit.
Yeah, it was insane.
Does your grandma owe you 30 G's?
Yeah, add it to the tab, right? She's like, sure, I'll pay it off one day. But I came home from Asia and the fish was there, and like I saw ick. Ick is like this disease where you have like almost like mold all over the fish, and then the eyes and stuff. It's so sad. And the fish developed a personality, you know. Like I saw it, it saw me. Like we'd stare at each other. Sometimes they let me pet it. He's like, help me. Yeah. And then it looked at me, and then finally looked at me, and then just started having seizures, like.
Oh, you saw the actual.
I saw him die. Yeah.
Oh, but you had like one last moment.
Yeah, it waited for me to come. I'd like to think that it waited for me to come home. We locked eyes. It had a seizure. It folded in half, and then it floated to the surface, and then it was just done. And then there was the goldfish were alive.
Oh my god.
What a poetic last moment.
My heart was broken. And then to make the story even more strange, the reason why I had it was because my dad moved to Vietnam when I was younger. So he was like, "Hey son, I'm moving to Asia. I'm not going to see you for a while.
Take care of my illegal things.
Yeah, here's my gift to you." And as a kid in middle school, I was like, "I don't want to take care of this fish. I gotta feed it like every day. I gotta change the water like 2-3 times a week." And so
So your grandma did you a favor.
I mean, I ended up developing a relationship with the fish. So I was like, "Oh,
Fucking grandma.
you know." I was like, "Fuck."
That's heartbreaking.
But grandma doesn't know any better, you know. Grandma's just,
Just killing things.
yeah, just showing love.
Doing her best.
Yeah, showing love.
Not good enough, Nick.
You know, so she didn't know that feeding goldfish.
My dad always used to do that shit too. I'm like, cause I told my dad like don't give Taika a chocolate.
Oh yeah.
And then this motherfucker would always like give Taika chocolate, hella chocolate. And I come home and like Taika's fucking bouncing off the walls. I'm like, did you give him chocolate? He's like, no.
Yeah, never.
He just fucking
All he says is chocolate. It's standard though. Your grandparents, friends, whatever.
So, is there an opening date for the Reef?
Yeah, it was like 3 months ago. I even pitched it too. I was like, grand
Oh,
opening.
so it's Junbi related, huh?
Oh, is that a thing too?
That's happened to Junbi Waikiki. Got pushed back like 6
Got
months.
blocked by like permit things, huh?
It's not even the permits. We just what was it? We ended up needing like 30 grand in like additional equipment. I'm like, dude, we already dumped like 200 grand into this
Could've
project.
sold your marijuana right there, dude. 30 G's.
Yeah, and it needs like lighting. And then you know our partner, he's like really. He made this thing look like a freaking Apple Store museum. Like,
It does look like really crazy nice.
so he wants like top dollar everything. And I'm like, dude, we ran out of money. I'm like, we can't dump any more money into this. And then so we had to figure out a certain thing, but we ended up getting the funding for it. And then so now it's back in action.
Didn't you say that something about this place there's like a only one in the world or something? There's like something in there that's super unique in the build.
Oh, we have this $1 million fish tank that's in there.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's just crazy. It's like 10,000 gallons or something like that. And it's custom made. It's just like one giant like it's beautiful. You can put like a mermaid in there.
How big is 10,000 gallons just for like?
It actually doesn't even. It's not
Is it like
that
floor to
big.
ceiling? Is that 10,000 or?
It's like 8 or 9 feet tall, and then maybe like 20 feet long.
Dude, that's freaking big. God damn.
But for like 10,000 gallons, you would think it'd be like a whole room.
Yeah, you think it's like a swimming pool.
But it's like the showcase. We're
8 or
gonna
9
put-
feet tall and 20 feet long is a whole room for some people. That's like huge.
20 feet long?
20,
huge.
about 20 feet long.
Isn't that like from here to there?
But you'd think it'd be like a whole like
Just by looking, he's
Here
like,
to there?
like a thing. Not that I live in a mansion or anything. I live in a condo. It fits in my condo.
Oh, it does? It fits in like your garage?
No, like the whole thing. like front door to the back door.
Oh, the whole place. Wow.
Like I could live in the fish tank.
Yeah, I thought you were storing it at your house. I'm like, damn,
No,
it's a
no,
big
it's at
condo.
the fish store. But oh yeah, we have this unique thing where we have some special license thingy where we can put rare illegal fish in as long as we don't sell it. It's a museum now. So we're gonna start doing field trips and kids could come look. There's only one fish of this in America.
Would you sell like separate tickets to that?
Oh no, we would make it public just as a publicity.
You can put
And then
shark
you
fin
could just-
soup.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When they die, it's like now it is edible.
Oh, there's that one shop in the OC that does like reptiles and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And it's almost like a zoo because they got like big pythons and crocodiles and like iguanas and stuff. But it's technically a pet store. But I think some people go there just to look at the animals because they have some crazy shit.
Yep. The reptile zoo in Fountain Valley.
Yeah.
Oh
place is super
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Since we only have like 10 minutes left, how's Seniors Fight Back doing, man?
Oh, wonderful. I was just telling them earlier before we started, we went to Carnegie. We went to our first event outside of California. So we went to Pittsburgh at Carnegie Mellon University. Wow. And we did a workshop for the students and the faculty.
That's sick. Didn't you win another award for Seniors Fight Back?
We got nominated, but we had to turn it down because there's a rule. You can only win Nonprofit of the Year once, I guess.
Dang, my bad. Sorry, Nonprofit of the Year. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we won that last year, but we're not allowed to.
Returning champs, dude.
Wow.
You can't win it 2 years in a row?
Sounds kind of lame, doesn't it?
I know. I'm like, really? I'm like, okay, whatever.
Sorry for being so good.
Dude. You're winning all across the board.
Yeah,
Nothing but W's, bro.
That's been really cool. And then what else did we do? Oh, we just had a comedy show. Yeah, random. I'm not funny at all.
It's like bloopers, like footage.
We won another award. Best comedy show.
This group called Crazy Woke Asians. They ran this comedy show last week for us, and then all the proceeds were going to go to us in the Chinatown Service Community Center.
Oh, cool.
And they had like 20 comedians show up. 20? Yeah, there's 20. It was a long show. It was like 3 hours. I had to pee in the middle of it. I didn't want to leave.
20's a lot. Damn.
Then
So how much did they raise? Like $20?
no, dude, like 5 times that much.
$100? Wow.
Before costs.
Yeah. Regardless, it was all for a good cause, you know. But it was cool. I didn't do any comedy sets or anything, but we did a little panel. They did a bunch of jokes, and I've been to 3 comedy shows now. I've been to Ali Wong. I've been to who's the short dude, Kevin Hart, and then this one. And so I've never really had that much experience in comedy. So it's pretty cool to see what local comedians do and say. So it's pretty funny.
What else is going on outside of like fight stuff in your life?
Fighting stuff. I brought my first investment property like 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Congrats, dude.
Where at?
In Fountain Valley, right across from my tow yard.
Fucking glowing right now, bro.
Yeah,
What is it? Is it a commercial or is it real?
commercial. Yeah, it's M2 zoning, so you can like manufacture, do automotive in there. Initially, we're gonna buy and occupy it, but then after crunching all the numbers, KO can't afford it, and so we're gonna rent it out to another company. Oh, so we're gonna have a competing tow company open up. Yeah. Across the street.
And then squeeze them.
So it'll be cool, but it's my first time taking a hand in that. And so we're like, I had $1,000. Like, okay, pay someone to do $1,000. Like, F that. You know how much money we just paid? I'm gonna save $1,000. I'm gonna do it myself. And then so I was digging dirt for like 4 days, and it doesn't seem like that hard. It is the freaking hardest thing I've ever done in my life. F digging dirt. Like I would rather.
Why is there so much dirt to dig?
It doesn't even seem like that much. It was like a little mound of dirt, and there was like a plant in it. And then as I'm like shoveling it, like wheelbarrows, like probably like 50 wheelbarrows worth of dirt. Yeah. I was like, we should have just
10,000 gallons of dirt.
Yeah. I was like, should have just paid $1,000 to get this done. I'm like, and then I found out there's a giant tree underneath the dirt, and then so we had to get special equipment to break up the tree and remove the tree. And the company that was going to charge us $1,000 now bumped it up to $3,000 because there's a tree in it. And I'm like, okay, well now we have no choice but to do it ourselves.
Oh.
And so we're digging and digging and digging, and finally it's all flat, and then we're laying down cement, and then it's coming.
Oh, so on that property, there's nothing on it at all?
Oh no, there's like a little building and then like a huge parking space, yeah. But there was this mound of dirt with a big tree. It looked like, I don't know if I can say it. Okay, you guys don't censor it. It's not even a bad word. It's a pussy willow.
Oh, you were afraid of that?
Yeah, I don't know. From Pocahontas, like that tree.
That's not even racial. That's easy. What else you got?
I meant the beep willow.
Ron, by the way, Ron used to coach kids class, so he never cusses if you.
Yeah, it feels awkward.
He says fudge. He says
That's the only time I see you get uncomfortable.
I feel like when you do that, like it makes me do that too.
Yeah.
Oh, fudge.
Like I'm sweating a little bit. Like I'm heating up.
Pussy, pussy, pussy.
Ah, willow.
Finish it. Dope, man. Congrats on that, on the property. That's cool.
And just a heads up, like I don't do anything by myself. Like the towing, the investment properties, even the fighting thing, like I don't do any by myself. So I don't want to paint a picture like this is a one-man show. Like I have a whole team behind me.
This
that
one
does
man is
everything.
responsible for all of that.
Because you said that, we think that it's all you now.
Liar.
And on top of this, you still have time to get ready for a fucking fight.
For a world title fight.
I know, kind of. I never expected that to happen, especially since my life changed so dramatically in the past 2 years.
How did that come about? Like, how did that opportunity come?
It came about because I won the WBC title
Because you won another title.
2 years ago, and then
And you can't win them 2 years in a row.
yeah, exactly.
They make you take it off and give it back.
And that one is for
That one's for that makes me number one in the U.S.
for Muay Thai.
For Muay Thai, yeah. For Muay Thai.
Damn, bro. What?
That's crazy, bro.
But this sounds now I'm embarrassed, but they couldn't find me a fighter in America to challenge me for the belt. Because
Nobody wants to fight you, Ron.
I fought legit guys in America, and so we've been having trouble finding an opponent. So like, F it, you want to move up a weight class, and we'll offer you the WSK World Title. And I was like, heck yeah! And then so they offered a Paez brother, super good dude from a really good team. We ended up fighting him, and then we ended up won the WSK World Title, and then now they want me to defend it. But the guy I was fighting couldn't make weight. He told me 3 weeks in advance, hey, I'm not going to make weight. Do you want to move up in weight? And I was like, does that mean it's not a title defense? They're like, yeah, it's just an exhibition. I'm like, dude, I'm freaking 37 years old. What am I going to fight for fun for?
You're only fighting for gold, bro.
Yeah, I want to fight for freaking either a massive amount of money or a title.
Yeah.
You know, and then so like, I'll move up to 145. I'll move to 155. It's for a title. And they're like, oh no, it can't be. I was like, it doesn't make sense. I was like, okay, well then find me somebody that can make weight. And so they found me a better opponent. He's the current WBC champion for Mexico. So I'll be fighting the number one ranked guy in Mexico next week.
You don't know his name?
Nice.
doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter what his name is.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's Chavez, something Chavez.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
Good guess. Good guess.
I just found out like
Salvador Velasquez?
Salvador Velasquez. Oh my gosh, it's not
Salvador
Chavez.
Velasquez.
So is this a fight that?
2 seconds, looked it up.
It's not Salvador. Okay,
His name's Chavez.
It's Chavez.
Velasquez.
Where's the venue?
Can we watch this fight? Like, is this one that we can go to?
Yeah, it's next weekend. Though the last time Bart came, he watched me die.
Can we go or what?
I went to one of his fights.
The one and only time.
The one only fight.
That's when you got knocked out.
Yeah. I almost threw up. Like
Yeah.
when you watch like regular people fight, there's no emotional attachment.
Yeah.
Right? Like Ron is my coach. He's coached me for 2 years, and he's a personal friend. So there's like an emotional attachment that I didn't know gives you a very visceral reaction.
Oh.
So Ron was beating the fuck out of this guy, and then I think Ron got cocky, so he put his hands started coming down, and this guy literally just like ducked his head and just went bam over the top, and Ron gets knocked out, and I'm like, I was about to fuck.
He gets knocked out. He's all.
Right away, it was like I couldn't even control it. It
It was bad. He hit me. I whiplashed back, and I just flat backed on the ground. And then everybody's like,
Bro, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe because I knew the guy he was gonna fight, and I was telling everybody, I was like, bro, Ron is gonna destroy this dude.
He was.
And he was.
But all it takes is one.
All it takes is one.
Especially MMA gloves, bro. It's just fun.
he talked so much crap, and he earned it, you know. So I just stood there. I was like,
But run it back though, right?
for what? For what?
But you don't want it though.
You
don't
probably
want
wouldn't,
it.
huh?
No, there's no reason, absolutely no reason to say what. Oh, I got you back.
Yeah.
You know, who cares? He earned it. He deserves everything. All the crap talking and everything like that. Yeah, it's not. Is that racist?
What?
I totally said his name wrong.
Just say pussy, Willow. Nobody.
Yeah. Just say pussy, Chavez.
Now I feel awkward saying the tree.
So you.
I'll never say that tree ever again. Cat willow tree.
Delete that tree.
You have a fight next weekend on Saturday or Sunday or Friday?
Next Saturday. So I start my cut today. So I haven't actually eaten yet. I'm fasting right now. I do keto, and then I'm gonna do water low.
You gotta cut 15 pounds?
That's normal.
You gotta cut 15 pounds in 1 week?
Yes, well, technically, I'm going to lose 15 pounds the night before because I'm going to be drinking like freaking a butt ton of water to water load and all that. Like a butt ton. Like a willow ton. A trunk full.
Let's go to his fight. Let's go.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It's in El Cajon. It's at the Kwan Casino, like San Diego area.
Oh, dope.
And like coincidentally, I've become very Middle Eastern because a lot of people in the towing industry are Middle Eastern. And so in El Cajon, there's this Middle Eastern restaurant that makes this like, and I didn't know this, like when you go to like Mediterranean restaurants and Iraqi restaurants and Arabian restaurants, they all seem like they have the same menu. Like it's a kebab or shawarma.
Yeah.
They're all completely different.
Yeah.
I had no idea. And so I started eating Iraqi food, and there's this place in El Cajon. It's one of my favorite restaurants ever. I don't know the name of it because it's in a weird writing. But it's this old family, and they just stand in this oven with fire with metal skewers, and they're just standing there with like this meat skewers and like liver and all kinds of weird stuff. And you bring it out and just eat it with pita and tabbouleh and tzatziki and all that stuff and hummus, and you just eat with your hands and it's like the best meat ever. Like the meat is tender, it's juicy, it's like a charred crust on the outside, and like all the veggies are fresh. The pita has a slight crisp and it's like fluffy and steamy on the
Is
inside.
that how it really is, or that's how it is because you've been like water loading and like not eating?
I mean, I don't know. He's selling it to me though.
Oh, dude, I don't work there. I'm not affiliated with them. I don't even know the name of the restaurant.
Yeah.
He's a true fighter, bro.
He's selling me the food, but I don't know where to get it.
Can't even advertise it.
El Cajon, it's in this like tiny little like one block.
Iraqi
It's like-
Chavez.
Yeah, it's called Chavez.
Wait, can you briefly explain why the towing business is mainly Middle Easterns?
I have no idea on the history of that. You know, I assume maybe somebody from the Middle East came over and they're like, let's do towing.
So just like Cambodian donuts.
And they invited everybody else to do towing, and then because now everybody does towing. But it's predominantly Middle Eastern, Mexicans, and white people. Barely any Asians. Like,
Maybe it was like in the mother country we steal, over here we tow.
yeah, we take, we tow.
We think.
Yeah, I went to there's towing conventions. I went to one was it yesterday? Yeah, I went to Vegas yesterday and came back for a towing convention. I know I didn't call you because I was.
Well, I was here anyways.
No, because I would have not had time to come see you anyways. Yeah, I was like, he's busy anyways. But I went there and there's literally like 90% Middle Eastern people.
Oh, cool. Who was the musical act for entertainment?
You know what? You would think they would have entertainment. There's none. The entertainment is
Modest Yahoo, maybe? I don't know.
Modest Yahoo.
Mato Tayu.
Tony Bennett.
Their
Nice.
entertainment is a beauty pageant, but for tow trucks. So you go and
You dressed the truck up?
you dress the truck up.
Oh, that's sick.
No, yeah, they're actually, it's crazy, dude. Some of these tow trucks are like $1 million.
Dude, I believe it, man.
Pretty hardcore.
They hold 10,000.
How much on average are the ones that you guys have at KO?
Mine trucks are about like $100,000 each.
My lord. And you have how many now?
We have 10 tow trucks and 3 service vehicles.
Come on, baby.
10?
Come on.
Oh my god.
But keep in mind, everybody thinks I'm balling, but all I've done is just taken all the money we've made and just dump it back into other stuff. So I've spread.
Say
very,
that
very
to
thin.
your Range Rover outside.
I got that for a really good deal.